This is Investing Insights with Barry Burnett. I'm your host, Barry Burnett, and the reason you're listening to us tonight, every Saturday, 8 to 9 p.m., is we are talking to you, the entrepreneurial investor who owns typically your home and maybe 1 to 50 other properties that you've worked hard scrabble for all your life. And you own these properties so that they can develop your future, so you can control your own destiny. And sometimes the properties get maybe a little sideways, maybe a little out of hand, and we need to help you by contacting barryburnett.net. We have tips and sheets and information and blogs, but we also can help you reevaluate, rethink, reconsider whether the property is owning you and it's controllable, or whether the property is owning you and it's time to exchange it for something that you don't have to worry about. One of the things that is a risk coordinator, one of the things that does hurt you in your property ownership is wood-destroying organisms and them eating up your equity, because you have to stop, take a breather, and do some really radical things with your property to eradicate termites, borer beetles, fungus, dry rot, all kinds of things that happen. And the single most devastating force on the face of the earth is water. So when we've got a leak, we've got the possibility of all kinds of problems. And to deal with those problems, we have Get Her Done Termite. Randy Beckmann, CEO, Get Her Done Termite. You've got some fabulous aha moments. We were talking about a 6-unit apartment building in Marina Del Rey that you had to fumigate. You had to coordinate for each of the tenants. How do you help the tenants not freak out?
What we do is a fumigation prep, and what we also provide in the fumigation prep is fumigation bags, literature on the fumigation, what you need to know about how we're doing it and how it's getting taken care of. So basically literature, and then also we're there, or I'm there, and anyone is there to go ahead and go over any questions they might have. People, plants, and pets have to vacate. Reason why is that basically all three of those takes oxygen to survive.
People, plants, and pets.
Yeah, in the industry we call it the 3 Ps.
Okay.
People, plants, and pets. They all have to vacate. They need oxygen, and the Vicane and Zythor consumes all oxygen inside that tent.
So you use a gas which is designed to take away all oxygen.
Correct.
And you do that because the pests need oxygen too.
Correct, yeah.
So you have to completely take out all of the pests, the beetles that eat up hardwood, the subterranean termites, the drywood termites, all of their sources, any oxygen, you have to take it out of the building.
Right, we take out any oxygen. Believe it or not, inside the walls there's an oxygen barrier that gets taken out. So people have a lot of questions about, oh, well, how does it take care of something that's inside of a wall? Well, a lot of walls are porous. We do open kitchen cabinets and other things like that just to make sure that that gas is actually moving around quicker and easier. So any way that we can make that easier to make sure that we're getting that target pest.
So the gas takes away the oxygen, and by taking away the oxygen, you kill the pest. But a lot of the tenants, a lot of the property owners, a lot of people are a little freaked out. Not all of them read that literature, you know.
Right.
Okay, so you come up with them freaking out about you're using chemicals in my dwelling and it's going to leave a residue, does it?
It does not leave any residue whatsoever. There's no residue. There's no residual.
Absolutely gone when the tent comes off and the house is thrown, or the property or the structure is thrown wide open to air out, correct?
Right, exactly.
And how long does the law require you to air out the property?
At least 16 hours.
So you have to lock off so that people, plants, and pets can't get into the property for 16 hours.
Right. The tent now, it actually stays on from when we put the tent up till we take it off. So it stays on the entire property.
Okay.
The entire time.
Okay. And then you take off lock-offs. So you are actually using physical lock to keep people, pets, and plants out of that structure.
Right. I mean, it's actually more secure when we do a fumigation than when you would leave and go on vacation.
Oh, good. So that's the ideal time to go on vacation, because nobody's going to break into your place during that process.
Right. Well, we hope not.
No, it'd be real big liability. Okay, so Randy, we've got people who are worried about those chemicals and the residue, and there is no possibility whatsoever of residue, so their children aren't going to be eating things that have chemicals on them.
Right. And good point, Barry, that you actually put that out there. It's for children and stuff, like small infants and stuff like that. They have small infant mattresses, bedwetter protection. Those actually, we ask also those to be removed. The reason why we ask those to be removed, they're covered in vinyl. We're putting the entire house or the entire structure covered in vinyl. The only thing that Vicane and Zythor cannot go through is vinyl. So therefore, we ask for those to be removed because the last thing we want is some of that chemical to get trapped inside that mattress and can't get out.
Now, I'm presupposing that if the chemical gets trapped in the mattress and can't get out, that's not a good thing.
No, it's not. We don't want that. The last thing we would want is to have
So they take off the bedwetter mattress cover, and then the mattress gets fumigated as well.
No, well, the bed for infant mattresses, like crib mattresses and stuff like that, we actually ask for that to be removed
From
completely.
The property. Okay, but the
regular
parents,
homes, yeah, like regular bed protectors and stuff, we actually ask those to be removed.
And I bet that this is the single most effective method of getting rid of the possibility of bed bugs known to man.
Correct, and we also do fumigation for bed bugs.
Well, this is tremendous content. The aha moments are when the gas is gone, you are completely safe and there is no residual. The aha moment is you get your people, plants, and pets out of the property so it can be done, and that Get Her Done Termite and all of the other licensed termite operators who do fumigations make sure that your timing is coordinated. The landlord has to take care of the tenants, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so as we wrap up, do you have a last punchline?
The last thing I would want to say to the public is that have your place more often inspected. As most often as you can, have that property inspected either yearly or get on a termite service contract.
Well, at least once a year, have your properties, all of the properties you own, everything in your investment portfolio, to be stronger, safer, smarter. You need to inspect your property with a licensed pest control operator. Get Her Done Termite, you can reach them through barryburnett.net or getherdone.com, getherdontermite.com.
Yes.
So the important takeaway of this show is that you, the entrepreneurial investor, will have better control of your properties so everything operates stronger, safer, smarter. And the way you're going to do that is to contact barryburnett.net so we can help on a case-by-case basis without any obligation to advise you on how to make your life more controlled, better devised, so you can be an investor stronger, safer, smarter. Thank you for listening to Barry Burnett, Investing Insights with Barry Burnett, here on Talk Radio 790 KABC. Special thanks to Anna Cloud and Kelly Forsch, our video producer, Ted Spears, and our special guest, Randy Beckmann. Get Her Done Termite.
Get her done.